my gentle joy.
Where is Peace Blossom?
Ready?
Scratch my head, Peace Blossom. Where is Madame Cobweb?
Ready?
Ah, Madame Cobweb, good Madame. Get you your weapons in your hand and kill me a red-hipped humblebee on the top of a thistle. And good Madame, bring me the honey bag. Do not spread yourself too much in the action, good Madame. And good Madame, have a care the honey bag break not. I would be loath to have you overflown in a honey bag. Where is Madame Mustard Seed? Give me your neef, Madame Mustard Seed. Pray you, leave your courtesy, good Madame.
What's your will?
Nothing, but to help cavalry cobweb scratch. I muster the barbers, good Madame, for methinks I'm marvellous hairy about the face, and I am such a tender ass that if my hair do but tickle me, I must scratch.
What, wilt thou hear some music, my sweet love?
I have a reasonable good ear in music. Let's have the tongues and the bones.
Or say, sweet love, what thou desirest to eat.
Truly, a peck of provender. I could munch your good dry oats. Methinks I have a desire to a bottle of hay. Good hay, sweet hay, hath no fellow.
I have a venturous fairy that shall seek the squirrel's hoard and fetch thee new nuts.
I had rather have a handful or two of dried peas. But I pray you, let none of your people stir me. I have an exposition of sleep come upon me.
Sleep, and I will wind thee in my arms. Fairies, be gone, and always be away. So doth the woodbine gently entwist the female ivy, so enrings the barky fingers of the elm. Oh, how I love thee, how I dote on thee.
Welcome, good Robin. Seest thou this sweet sight? Her dotage now I do begin to pity for meeting her of late behind the wood. Seeking sweet favours from this hateful fool, I did upbraid her and fall out with her. For she, his hairy temples rounded, with coronet of fresh and fragrant flowers, which sometimes were wont to swell in the bud like round orient pearls, now stood in the pretty Floriette's eyes like tears that at their own disgrace bewail. When I had, at my pleasure, taunted her, and she in mild terms begged my patience, I did then ask of her changeling child. And she straight gave him me, and sent a fairy to bear him to my bower in fairyland. Now that I have the boy, I shall remove this imperfection from off her sight. And, my gentle buck, take this transformed scalp from off this Athenian swain, that he waking when the others do, thinks no more of this nice accident, but has the fierce vexations of a dream. But first, I shall awake the fairy queen. Be what thou wast once to be, see what thou wast once to see. Diana's bud o'er Cupid's flower hath such force and blessed power. Now, my Titania, arise you, my queen.
My Oberon, what visions have I seen? Methought I was enamoured of an ass.
There lies your love.
How came these things to be? Oh, how mine eyes do loathe his visage now.
Silence a while. Robin, take off his head. Titania, music call. Strike more dead than common sleep of all these five the sense.
Music, oh music, such as charmeth sleep.
Now when thou wakes, with thine own fool's eyes peep.
Sound music! Come, my queen. Take hands with me, and rock the ground where all these lovers be. Now thou and I are in new amity, and shall tomorrow at midnight solemnly dance at Duke Theseus' house, triumphantly. There shall the pairs of faithful lovers be, wed with Theseus all in jollity.
Fairy king, attend and mark. I do hear the morning lark.
Then, my queen, in silent sad, trip we after night's shade. We the globe can compass soon, swifter than the wandering moon.
Come, my lord, within our fight. Tell me how it came this night that I, sleeping here, was found with these mortals on the ground.
Go on of you, find out the forester, for now our observation is performed. And since we have the ballad of the day, my love shall hear the music of my hounds. Uncouple in the Western Valley. Let them go. Dispatch, I say, and find the forester. We will, fair queen, up to the mountain's top and mark the musical confusion of hounds and echo in conjunction.
I was at Hercules and Cadmus once, when in a wood of Crete they bayed the bear with the hounds of Sparta. Never did I hear such gallant chiding. For, besides the groves, the skies, the fountains, every region near seemed all one mutual cry. Never did I hear such sweet thunder, so musical a discord.
My hounds are bred out of the Spartan kind, so fluid, so sanded, and their heads are hung, with ears that sweep away the morning dew, crook-kneed and dew-lapped like Thessalian bulls, slow in pursuit, but matched in mouth like bells, each under each. A cry more tunable was never hollow to, nor cheered in horn, in Crete, in Sparta, nor in Thessaly. Judge when you hear. But soft. What nymphs are these?
My lord, this is my daughter you received. This is Lysander, this Demetrius, this Helena, all that is Helena. I wonder of their being here together.
No doubt they rose up early to observe the rite of May, and hearing our intent, came here in grace our solemnity. But speak, Aegeus, is not this the day that Hermia should give answer of her choice?
It is, my lord.
Go bid the huntsmen wake them with their horns! Good morrow, friends. St. Valentine is past. Begin these wood birds but to couple now?
Pardon, my lord.
I pray you all, stand up. I know you two are rival enemies. How comes this gentle concord in the world that hatred is so far from jealousy, to sleep by hate and fear no enmity?
My lord, I shall reply amazedly, half sleep, half waking, but as yet I cannot truly say how I came here. But as I think, for truly what I speak, and I do bethink me, so it is, I came with Hermia hither. Our intent was to be gone from Athens, where we might, without the peril of the Athenian law.
Enough! Enough, my lord! You have enough! I beg the law! The law upon his head! They would have stoned, they would Demetrius, thereby to have defeated you and me. You of your wife, and me of my consent. My consent that she should be your wife!
My lord, fair Helena told me of their stout, of this their purpose hither to the wood, and I in fury followed them, fair Helena in fancy following me. But, my good lord, I wot not by what power, but by some power it is, my love to Hermia melted as the snow. Seems to me now as the remembrance of an idle gaud, which in my childhood I did dote upon. And all my faith, the virtue of my heart, the object and pleasure of my eye, is only Helena. For her, my lord, was I betrothed ere I saw Hermia. But like a sickness did I loathe this food. And as in health comes to my natural taste, now I do wish it, love it, long for it, and will forevermore be true to it.
Fair lovers, you are fortunately met. Of this discourse, we more will hear anon. Aegeus, I will overbear your will. For in the temple, by and by with us, these couples shall eternally be knit. And for the morning now is something worn, our purpose hunting shall be set aside. Away with us to Athens, 3 and 3. We will hold a feast in great solemnity. Come, Hippolyta.
These things seem small and undistinguishable, like far-off mountains turned into clouds.
Methinks I see these things with parted eye when everything seems double. So methinks, and I had found Demetrius like a jewel, mine own, but not mine own.
Are you sure that we are awake? Seems to me that yet we sleep, we dream, and yet do you think the Duke would come and bid us follow him?
Yea, and my father.
And Hippolyta.
And he did bid us follow to the temple.
Well then, we are awake. Come, let us follow him. And, by the way, let's count our dreams.
When my cue comes, call me, and I will answer. Hey ho. Peter Quince. Luke the bellows bender. Snout the tinker. Starveling. God's my life. Stolen hence and left me asleep. I've had a most rare vision. I've had a dream. Past the wit of man to say what dream it was. Man is but an ass if you go about to expound this dream. Methought I was. As no man can tell what. Methought I was. Methought I had. But man is but a patch fool if you will offer to say what methought I had. The eye of man hath not heard. The ear of man hath not seen. Man's hand is not able to taste. His tongue to conceive. Nor his heart to report what his dream was. Shall get Peter Quince to write a ballad of this dream. Shall be called Bottom's Dream, because it hath no bottom. Peradventure, to make it the more the gracious, I shall sing it at her death.
Have you sent to Bottom's house? Has he come home yet?
He cannot further. Out of doubt he is transported. If he come not, then the play is marred. It goes not forward, doth it?
It is not possible. You have not a man in all Athens able to discharge Pyramus but he.
No, he has simply the best wit of any handicraft man in Athens.
Yeah, and the best person too. He's a very paramour for such as he was.
You must say paragon. A paramour is, God bless us, the thing of naught.
Masters, the Duke is coming from the temple, and there's 2 or 3 ladies more married. If our sport had gone forward, we had all been made men.
Also fully bottom. Thus had he lost 6pence a day. For during all of his life, he could not escape 6pence a day. And the Duke had not given him 6pence a day for plain Pyramus I'll be hanged. He would have deserved it. 6pence a day, Pyramus or nothing.
Where are these lads? Where are these hearts?
Bottom, most courageous day or most happy hour.
Masters, I am to discourse wonders, but ask me not what, for if I tell you I am no true Athenian. I will tell you everything right as it's pronounced.
Let us hear, sweet Bottom.
Not a word of me. All that I will tell you is that the Duke hath dined. Get your apparel together, good strings to your beards, new ribbons to your pumps. Meet presently at the palace. For every man look over his part, for the short and the long is our play preferred. In any case, let this be have clean linen. And let not him that plays the lion's part pare his nails, for they shall hang out as claws. And most dear actors, eat no onion nor garlic, for we are to utter sweet breath. And I do not doubt but to hear them say, it is a sweet comedy. No more words. Away! Go away!
Tis strange, mine Theseus, that these lovers speak of.
And more strange than true. I never make believe these antique fables nor these fairy toys. Lovers and madmen have such seething brains, such shaping fantasies that apprehend more than cool reason ever comprehends. The lunatic, the lover, and the poet are of imagination all compact. One sees more devils than vast hell can hold. That is the madman. The lover, all as frantic, sees Helen's beauty in the brow of Egypt. The poet's eye, in fine frenzy rolling, doth glance from heaven to earth, and from earth to heaven. And as all imagination bodies forth, the form of things unknown, the poet's pen turns them to shapes, and gives to airy nothing a local habitation and a name. Such tricks hath strong imagination, that if it would but apprehend some joy, it comprehends some bringer of that joy. Or in the night, imagining some fear, how easy as a bush suppose the bear.
But all the story of the night told over, and all their minds transfigured so together, more witness it than fancy's images, and grows to something of great constancy, but howsoever strange and admirable.
Oh, here come the lovers, full of joy and mirth. Joy, gentle friends, joy and fresh days of love accompany your hearts.
More than to us waiting your royal walks, your board, your beds.
Come now, what masks, what dances shall we have to ease away this long age of 3 hours between our after supper and bedtime? Where is our usual manager of mirth? What rules are in hand? Is there no play to ease away this torturing hour? Call for the straight. Say, what arrangements have you for this evening? What mask? What music? How else you would beguile the lazy time if not with some delight?
Here is the list.
Oh.
How many sports arrive? Make choice of which your highness will see first.
The battle with the centaurs, to be sung by an Athenian eunuch to the harp. Well, none of that. That have I told, my love, in glory of my kinsman Hercules. The rite of the tipsy bacchanals, tearing the Thracian singer in their rage. Later season in beggary. That is an old device. And it was played when I from Thebes last came a conqueror. The thrice three muses, mourning for the death of learning, later ceased in beggary. That is some satire. Keen and critical, not sorting with a nuptial ceremony. A tedious brief scene of young Pyramus and his love Thisbe. Very tragical mirth. Merry and tragical. Tedious and brief. Oh, that is hot ice and wondrous strange snow. How shall we find the concord of this discord?
Play it is, my lord. Some 10 words long, which makes it brief, as I have known them play. But by 10 words, it is too long, which makes it tedious. For in all the play, there is not one word apt, one player fitted. And tragical, my lord, it is. For Pyramus therein doth kill himself, which, when I saw rehearsed, I must confess, made mine eyes water. But more merry tears, the passion of loud laughter never shed.
What are they that do play it?
Hard-handed men that work in nothings here, that never labored in their minds till now, and now have toiled their unbreathed memories with this same play against your nuptial.
And we will hear it.
Oh! No, my noble lord, it is not for you. I have heard it over, and it is nothing in the world. Unless you can find sport in their intense, extremely stretched and gaunt with cruel pain to do you service.
I will hear that play. For never anything could be amiss when simpleness and duty tender it. Go bring them in. Take your places, ladies.
I love not to see wretchedness overcharged, and duty at service perishing.
Why, gentle sweet, you shall see no such thing.
He says they could do nothing in this time.
No, the kind of we to give them thanks for nothing. Our sport shall be to take what they mistake. And what poor duty cannot do, Noble respect takes their might, not merit. Where I have come, great clerks have purposed to greet me with premeditated welcomes, where I have seen them shiver and look pale, make periods in the midst of sentences, and throttle their practiced action in their fears, and in conclusion, dumbly have broke off, not paying me a welcome. Trust me, my sweet, out of the silence yet I picked a welcome. And in the modesty of fearful duty, I read as much as from the rattling tongue of saucy and audacious eloquence. Love, therefore, and tongue-tied simplicity, in least speak most, to my capacity.
If we offend, it is with our good will. That you should think we come not to offend, but with good will. To show our simple skill, that is the true beginning of our end. Consider then, we come but in despite. We do not come as minding to content you. Our true intent is all for your delight, we are not here. The actors that you should here repent you. The actors are at hand, and by their show you shall know all that you would like to know.
This fellow doth not stand upon point.
He has read his prologue like a rough colt. He does not stop. A good moral, my lord. It is not enough to speak, but to speak true.
Indeed, he hath played his prologue like a child in a recorder, sound but not ungoverned.
His speech was like a tangled chain, nothing impaired, but all disordered. Who is that?
Gentles, perchance you wonder at the show, but wonder on, to truth make all things plain. This man is Aramis, if you would know. This beauteous lady Thisbe is certain. This man, with lime and rough curve, doth present war. That vile war. And through most chink, poor souls, they are content to whisper, at the which let no man wonder. This man, with lantern, dog, and bush of thorn, presenteth moonshine. By moonshine, did these lovers think no scorn to meet at Ninus tomb, there too. This grisly beast, which lion by name, the trusty Thisbe, coming first by night, did scare away, or rather did affright. And as she fled, her mantle she did fall, which lion by with bloody mouth did stay. And long comes Pyramus, sweet youth and tall, and finds his trusty son Thisbe's mantle slain. Whereat with blameful bloody blade, he bravely broached his boiling bloody breast, and Thisbe, tarrying in mulberry shade, his dagger drew and died. For all the rest, let lion, moonshine, wall, and love twain at large discourse while here they do remain.
I wonder if the lion beat his feet.
No wonder, my lord. One line may with many asses.
In this same interlude that before, that I, one Snout by name, present a wall. And such a wall also have you think, that had in it a cranium, or cheek, through which the lovers, Pyramus and Thisbe, did whisper often very secretly. This long, this rough in this stone had shown that I am that same wall, the truth it's all. And this the granny is. Right and sinister, through which the fearful lovers are to whisper.
Would you desire Lyman here to speak better?
This is the wittiest partition that ever I had to source, my lord.
Our pyramid scrolls in the wall. Silence.
Oh, grim looked night. Oh, nights with you so black. Oh, nights whichever art when day is not. Oh, night! Oh, night! Alack! 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 I fear my Thisbe's promises forgot. And thou wall, oh sweet and lovely wall. That's darkness! Between her father's ground and mine. And thou wall, oh sweet and lovely wall. Show me thy chink to blink through with mine eye. Jove shield thee well for this. But what see I? No Thisbe do I see. Oh, wicked one! To whom I see no bliss, cursing me thy spouse for thus deceiving me!
The woman thinks being sensible should curse again.
No, in truth, sir, he should not. Deceiving me is this is true. She is to enter now, and I am to spy her through that wall. You shall see, it will fall pat as I told you. Yonder, she comes!
O wall, full often hast thou heard my moans, for part in my fair Pyramus and me. My cherry lips have often kissed thy stones with hair and locks knit up in thee.
I spy a voice, now will I to the chink, and I can hear my Thisbe's face. Thisbe!
My love, I think.
Think what thou wilt, I am thy lover's grace, and like Lymander am I trusty still.
And I like Helen, till the faith be killed.
Not Shaffalis the progress was so true.
As Shaffalis the progress I to you.
Oh, kiss me through the hole.
I kiss the walls raw, not your lips at all.
Wilt thou at Ninny's tomb meet straight? Ninus tomb meet straight away.
Tight lies, tight then. I'll come without delay.
Thus have I wall, my part discharged so, and being done, thus wall away. That gone.
Now there's a little down between the two neighbours.
No remedy, my lord, where walls are so willful to hear without warning.
This is the silliest stuff that ever I heard.
All the best in this kind are but shadows, and the worst are no worth if imagination amend it.
It must be your imagination then, not theirs.
If we imagine them no worse than they of themselves, they may pass as excellent men. Ah, here come two noble beasts, and a man and a lion.
You ladies, you whose gentle hearts do fear the smallest monstrous mouse that creeps on floor, may now perchance both quake and tremble here, when lion in wildest rage doth roar. Then know that I once like the joiner am, no lion fell, nor else nor lions down. For if fight and strife come as lion into this place, 'twere pity of my life.
A very gentle beast, of a good conscience.
The very best of the beasts, my lord, that e'er I saw.
This lion is a very fox for his valour, and a goose for his discretion.
Not so, my lord, for his valour fox carries the goose.
His discretion, I'm sure, cannot carry his valour, for the goose carries not the fox. It is well. Leave it to his discretion and let us listen to the moon.
This lanthorn of the horn and moon present.
He should have worn the horns on his head.
He is no crescent, and his horns are invisible within the circumference.
This lanthorn doth the hornet moon present. I myself, the man in the moon, do seem to be.
This is the greatest error of all the rest. The man should be put into the lanthorn. How is it else the man in the moon?
He dares not come there for the candle, for you see it's already in snuff.
I'm aweary of this moon. What he would change.
It appears by the small light of his discretion that he is in the way. But yet in courtesy, in all reason, we must stay the time.
Oh.
Proceed, moon.
All that I have to say is to tell you that this lanthorn is the moon. I, the man in the moon. This thorn bush, my thorn bush. And this dog, my dog.
Why, all these should be in the lantern. You see, all these are in the moon. The silence. Here comes visiting.
Oh.
This is all Nini's stew.
Ninus.
Nina's stew. Where is my dog?
Oh, well, Blisby!
Truly the moonshine did a good grace.
Well, Mouse Lion.
And then came Pyramus.
Oh, turn the light vanished.
Sweet moon. I sunny beams. I thank thee, moon, for shining now so bright. For by thy gracious golden glittering gleams, I do trust to take of truest Thisbe's sight. But stay, oh spite, but mark, poor knight. What dreadful novel is here? Eyes, do you see? How can it be? Oh, dear, Tita. Oh, dear. Thy mantle good, but stained with blood. Approaching very foul! Oh, fates, come. Cut, thread, and drum. Quail, crush, conclude, and quail!
This passion and the death of a dear friend would go near to make a man look sad.
Beshrew my heart, but I pity the man.
Oh, wherefore, nature, didst thou lion's frame? Since lion vow hath here deflowered my dear, which is, no, which was the fairest dame. That's lip, that's love, that's look, that's light with cheer. Come, tis, confound, outsword, and wound. The pap of Pyramus. Aye, that's left pap, where heart doth hop. Thus thy eye. Thus! Oh! Thus! Oh! Thus! Thus! I'm dead now. Now am I fled. My soul is in the sky. Tongue, lose thy light. Moon, take thy light. Now die! Die! Die!
Don't die, but it makes for him that he is but one.
Yes, then the next man, for he is dead. He is nothing. No, with the help of a surgeon, he might yet recover and prove an ass.
How chance moonshine is gone before Thisbe comes back and finds her lover?
No, she will find him by starlight. Ah, here she comes, and her passion ends the play.
Methinks she should not use a long one for such a pyramus. I hope she will be brief.
A knight will turn the balance, which Pyramus, which Thisbe is the better. He for a man, God warrant us, she for a woman, God bless her.
Yes, find him already with those sweet eyes.
And thus she means vidilicet.
Asleep, my love! What? Dead Pyramus, arise!
No. Oh.
Speak! Gosh, Dad! Dad! The tomb must cover thy sweet eyes. This lily lips, this cherry nose, this yellow close-lit cheeks. Agam! Lovers! Oh! Make moan. His eyes were green as leeks. Oh, sister three, come to me.
Oh.
Since you have shore, this shares his shred of silk. Oh, tongue, not a word. Can't trust this sword. My breast. Improve.
Oh!
Farewell, my friends. Thus, this be ends. Adieu. Adieu. Adieu.
Moonshine and Lion are left to bury the dead.
I'm all too.
Assure you, the wall is down that far to their fathers. Perhaps you would like to see an epilogue.
No!
Or perhaps a burger must dance between two of our company.
No epilogue, I pray you. For your play needs no excuse. Never excuse, for when the players are all dead, there needs none to be blamed. Marry, if he that writ it had played Pyramus and hanged himself in Thisbe's garter, it would have been a fine tragedy. No, and so it is, truly and very notably discharged. But come, you Burgomask, let your epilogue alone. The iron tongue of midnight hath told 12. Lovers, to bed. 'Tis almost fairy time. I fear we shall outsleep the coming morn, as much as we have this night overwatched. This palpable gross play hath well beguiled the heavy gate of night. Sweet friends, to bed. A fortnight hold we this solemnity, in nightly revels and new jollity.
Now the hungry lion roars, the wolf that howls the moon. Whilst the heavy plowman snores all with weary task for done. Now the wasted brands do glow, whilst the screech owl is screeching loud, 'cause the wretch that lies in woe in remembrance of a shroud. Now it is the time of night, and the graves all gaping wide. Everyone lets forth his fright, in the churchway paths to glide. And we fairies that do run by the triple-headed seam from the presence of the sun. Following darkness like a dream, now are frolic. Not a mouse shall disturb this hallowed house. I am set with room before, and sweep the dust behind the door.
Through this house give glimmering light, by the dead and drowsy fire. So shall all the lovers three ever true in loving be, and the plots of nature's hand shall not in their issue stand. Never mole, hair, lip, nor scar, nor mark prodigious, such as are despised in nativity, shall upon their children be. With this field do consecrate every fairy take his gate, and each several chamber bless through this house with sweet peace. And the owner of it blessed ever shall in safety rest. Trip away, make no stay. Meet me all by break of day.
If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here, while these visions that appear, and this weak and idle theme, no more yielding but a dream. Gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend. And, as I am an honest puck, if we have unearned luck now to escape the serpent's stung, we will make amends ere long, else the puck a liar call. So, good night unto you all. Give me your hands if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends.
That's